Uh, excuse me? What is going on? It's not working. It doesn't want to capture my beautiful, beautiful game. After all that I've done for it. How dare it deny me that which I am so entitled to. Is this on? That's on. Alright. Nothing on the roll. If I disable this, what will happen? If I deactivate. And then reactivate. Oh god. I think I made it upset. Oh, there we go. Classic. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? Ah, I'm amazing. This is why I work with computers. Howdy, howdy. How's it going there, Vortex? Have you been forting all of the nights? I hope so. I hope you've been doing your thing. Alright. Meow, the car. How are you enjoying Season 3? Gotta say. How are you enjoying Season 3? Why did it reset? Getting a 100 on my English project? Heck yeah! That's what we like to see! Big brain Vortex over here. Sorry, apparently things are being really stupid on my end, so I'm currently adjusting that. I adjusted it before stream, and now everything's just like, nope, we're not gonna do that. Okay, W. Like, okay, whatever. You do you, I guess. Alright. So this is where I'm at, right? We're not rating. We're not rating. We're starting. We're starting. Dog stole my Dorito. No! I don't know if dog... I don't think there's anything in a Dorito that's particularly harmful for a dog. But they should not be consuming Doritos. That is just my my input on the matter. Kind of wish I had like an easier way. If I had like, because this counts as like a shit. No, this counts as control. Could have done that. Could have. And it only active while. If I plugged in a controller, I could. Actually, hold on now. There's an idea. I wonder if it registers. If I do it that way. Dorito dog. There's a Dorito emote, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me plug this in. I'm gonna plug this in and see if it registers, and if it does, that'll be super convenient. I can just like spam my button inputs. It'd be great. Dorito dog! Hey! Yep, there it is. Alright, we're gonna plug this in, right? We're gonna plug that in. And let's see if I can make it so I don't ever have to lift up my arm. We're gonna do... No, it's not gonna let me use my controller. If it did, that would've been great. Yeah, no, cancel. Alright, well, so much for that. I tried. GG's. Good game. Yeah. Can I have the sound play every so often? No, I can't. Bananas. All the bananas. All the banana shenanigans. Oh, I should probably change this back so I can actually, like, see what I'm doing. YouTuber. Shimmer tries to hunt for shinies. Blinded. Will he get it? Like, I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. I could. I very well could. Imagine that. Blindfolded, gets the shiny, confirmed catcher. Yeah, I need someone to like activate like some sort of like sound in order for me to know if I've gotten it. So like if you just use your sub to alert me that I've got the shiny, that'd be great. Or bits works too, you know. Imagine. Big scam. Alright. If you throw a Pokeball out of Vortorb, it is ball to catch ball contact. It is. Alright, here we are. You can see my screen! Alright. We're gonna jammy jam because that's really all we can do. Alright. So, Squeen. It is a Squeen. Boom. Check my mouse. Oh. Close enough. Alright. So, basically, if you look over there, you'll see there's a Turtwig. That is what the shiny Turtwig looks like. And the number next to it, that is how many times I've tried thus far to get the shiny Turtwig. It has been a very, very long process. Oh, I need to quit out of this game. Okay. Alright. This is what you're gonna be seeing for like the next 3 hours. Hope you're prepared for it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be grandiose. I should probably turn down the in-game sounds. I don't know, you guys can let me know if it's too loud or not. Wow, it's over 1,000! It is over 1,000, sadly. Sadly, it's not like I wanted it to be over 1,000. Fuck. Be tsundere about it. Yeah, this is my sad existence. I've been doing this basically since the game came out. Actually, I can show you after I make this attempt. I will show you how many hours I put into this game, and this is the only part of the game I've ever seen on my own playthrough. It's great. So basically, I just sit here, and I keep mashing the A button. With my left hand, mind you. This is the right Joy-Con, I'm using my left hand. So that way I can like update my counter or do other things on the internet, and I sit here, and I just let this play out as I continuously mash A. And then eventually, we get to the option where we can choose our starter, right? If you're not familiar with Diamond Pearl, we got ourselves the Turtwig, the one I want. So you notice how it's different? This one's a light green. The one that's over there is a dark green. I want the dark green boy. And then we have Chimchar. I got Chimchar originally in my first Pearl playthrough because I was just like, fire! And then there's Piplup. I love penguins. Piplu's amazing. But Turtwig's my boy for this generation. And so, the only way I can check whether or not Turtwig is shiny is I have to go into the Pokemon battle. And so I have to see this. And he is not shiny, as you can see. He is still the normal, like lime yellow boy. So I have to now quit out of the game and then do the same steps once again. It's quite thrilling gameplay if you've never seen it before. True, 126. Thank you for reminding me. Did you hear me go the woo? So yeah. 55 hours. Woo! That's pretty pog. Alright, so going back to what we're doing. This is our life. This is what we do. This is how we live. Well, out of curiosity. It does do that. Why does it do that? There, I'll change that. That's gonna be annoying. That. Do that. Okay. Does that work better? Cool. That way you guys don't have to hear it. I don't know why he was making the Windows sound. For anyone that was watching that on PC, must have been like, what? What is this? What happened? What happened on my computer? It's like, no. It's like whenever you're watching a streamer and they get a Discord message, and you're like, huh? What? Let me check Discord. Who DM'd me? Who pinged me? It's like, no. That was streamer. That time, that was definitely me. What? Hello? Give me 1 sec. Actually, I can watch it through this. Okay. Go back to that. What popped up? Weird. Alright. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why I got that sound notification, but hey, whatever. We're fine. We're chilling. We're Mick chilling. But yeah, Vortex, how's it going? You're gonna be on winter vacation here soon, right? I know for people in college, this week is their last week, because this is finals week. Nope. Sad. Yep, 6 days. Ooh. You excited? Any big plans? I'm in middle school. 中学生か。なるほどね。そうなれば、若いよね。But you know, everyone has to go through middle school at some point. Unless you're homeschooled. That's not really middle school, it's just school. Plus home. I don't think it would have been good. There's no Japanese classes, sadly. しょうがないな。アメリカであんまり外国語のことをあんまり勉強できないよね。高校でも、大学でも。Yeah, unfortunately, America is not super keen on like having languages available to people. It's always high school and college is where you can learn foreign languages. High school is very restricted. Typically, only 2 options were given to you. My 2 options were Spanish and French. But that was only for like my freshman year. And then my sophomore through senior year in high school only offered Spanish because the French program just like quit out. It's pretty oof. But in college, we had a wide assortment. Spanish. I like Spanish. In college, we had Cantonese, Cantonese/Mandarin, Japanese, French, Spanish, Italian, German. I think that's it. Yeah. So we had like 5-6 languages that you can learn while you're in college. At least my college, anyways. It was nice. I obviously went for Japanese, if that wasn't obvious. I am not native Japanese. Just in case anyone, for whatever reason, somehow misunderstood that, I am not native. You have to be mad to speak German. German is actually a language I do want to learn, but I'd have to get basically fluent with Japanese before I could do that. Because I'm going to forget damn near everything. Because I took Spanish for 3.5 years in high school, right? Really good at it. Basically fluent, but not quite fluent. Basically, but not quite. And now, if I try to speak Spanish, it's terrible. It sounds really great. You're talking about the Krankenwagen? Ich spreche nicht Deutsch? Those are like the only things I know how to say in German. Ich spreche nicht Deutsch is I don't speak German. And then Krankenwagen? Krankenwagen is ambulance. There's your German lesson for the day. I don't even know how to say, like, where's the bathroom in German. Like, that's important. If Emma was here, she could teach us some German. Or Danzo. Danzo also knows German. He says he's really bad at it, but from what I see, he seems good at it. Yo. What was I gonna say? Yo puedo hablar un poquito de español, pero no puedo recordar mucho, y por eso no habla mucho ahora. That's because like it takes me too long to think of the words I want to say in Spanish, and for verbs, I don't remember all of their conjugations, even though it follows like a rule. Like some of them I don't quite remember how to conjugate it, especially if we're talking like past tense. I'm really bad at it now. In high school, I was like, bam, there it is. Bam, there it is. Just plopping out sentences left and right. Y ahora, no puedo decir mucho. What? Is he trying to steal all of your Doritos? Tell dog no. Tell dog it's bad to steal. And that'll get them to stop. Can't confirm. Do, 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 do. Furutazu. But yeah, I originally wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV today because I haven't played it. Isn't that like Dr. Seuss or something? Go dog go. I have no idea. It sounds like if you're familiar with baseball at all, it's like go Cubs go, go Cubs go. It's the chant for the Chicago Cubs. But dogs, no. I don't know. Yeah, I originally wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV because I haven't played any of the early access, and it officially launched. The most recent expansion officially launched yesterday, but I haven't been able to like actually play because the queues are ginormous. You basically have to sit there like an hour or two to actually get into the game, and that's assuming you don't get booted out of queue for being like AFK for like 10 minutes. I played baseball for 5 years, good times. Now I play basketball. I played my main sport growing up was soccer. So I only got into soccer because I would go to my friend's house constantly, right? Actually, that was a constant theme throughout my, like, I guess, like, growing up. My mother could never pick me up after school because she had work, and so she'd get off at, like, 5 or something. So I had, like, 2 hours to kill before I could actually go back home. And so I just go to one of my friend's house all the time. And it was in middle school, or junior high, for those who prefer the term junior high. My friend would always go to soccer practice every Wednesday. And I would just accompany him to a soccer practice because I couldn't go home, and it's like I can't just like stay at their place while they're not there. It'd be weird. And I just was at their soccer practice just so much that the soccer coach was like, one day when I was like traveling with them to a game, he was like, "Here, put on this jersey." And like put me in the game because like I participated in practice with him. It's like, I guess I'm part of the FC. I played soccer when I was 4. That's my entire experience with it. I enjoy soccer a lot. I really do. I enjoy playing it and I enjoy watching it. I don't go out my way to watch it, but for things like obviously like the World Cup, like what everyone does, you know, you go watch the World Cup. It's the World Cup. It's what you do. Which actually, World Cup is 2022. Actually, I wonder how that's gonna work. Because 4 years ago was a very different story. There wasn't any COVID. But now, it'll be interesting. I hope the World Cup's still going, but I understand if it doesn't. But yeah. So, but aside from soccer, relatable life stories, am I right? Yeah. Aside from soccer, I also did track and field. So I tried to do track and field in 6th grade, and that didn't quite work out because I was chonky. But then it was in 7th grade was when I started doing the whole soccer stuff. And then I started like slim down. I was also going through puberty, so like my body like shaped up, and I was like, dang, I'm actually like got the athletic build. And then I started doing track and field again in 8th grade, and I was much better at it. Much better. And playing soccer also gave me more endurance because I am not a long distance runner. Terrible long distance. If you need me to do burst of speed, you need me to sprint, mad dash, I can do that. Great times. Great times. How's your subtitles doing the things you say before you say them? Oh, well, you see, the way it's doing that is because I delayed everything on my stream, like video and voice, to match up with the game. So that if something happens in the game and I react, the game and me react at the same time. Because otherwise, I'll be like, oh my god, a shiny! And then you'll have to wait. Oh, there it is on screen now. Now you can see it. Now you can react with me. So I just figured I should just sync myself up with the game. And so when I see it, it will at least make sense for the stream. Because otherwise, it's just like really weird and I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it. It's really trippy. Well, so basically, if you just read the subtitles, you can already predict what I'm going to say. You can look at it that way. One of these days, I will get this turtle. This turtle boy. So yeah, basically, I am reacting to your messages. Oh my god! Childhood!
A gamer.
How's it going, childhood? Thank you for the 14-month streak. How are you been, man? I haven't seen you online in a while, like a long while. Hope you're doing well. It's winter. Winter is here. It's chilly and I hate it. I have shiny Chimchar. Nice! Did you do the smart thing and do Masuda method? Or did you do the dumb thing like what I'm doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang! Sag. Man. I was really hoping. 375 it took me. Dang, such nice luck. Such nice luck. And then there's me. Like, I want to get it. I want to get my Turtwig on a 69. 1337 would also be good. 1420 would be nice. My friend is on 1600. Yeah. Them's the odds, though. Them's the odds. As long as I don't go over odds, I'll consider it a dub. But if I get to odds and I don't have it, it's like it's gonna be pain in my soul. Imagine you get 69 420. It takes that long. Ha! It will never take that long because I would have stopped long before then. Absolutely would not have bothered if it took that long. If I get to double odd, that's hard cut. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'll just Masuda. It'll be sad, but I could always just Masuda. Masuda. Masuda-san! Yeah, definitely would not have, like, I'm patient, but I'm not that patient. Right now, I'm farming for Shiny Riolu. Ooh! Now, do you plan on keeping it a Riolu, or do you actually plan on evolving it? Maserati, subtitles 2021. Absolutely. You ever got a Maserati? Hey, you know, so that's the fun thing about the subtitles. Sometimes they're just incredibly wrong. And there's nothing I can do about it. Shiny Lucario all the way. I can't drive. Yet. You can't drive yet. But you will. Or you'll have the opportunity to drive, rather. Not everyone chooses to drive. Like, in my head, I've already planned on, like, the shinies that I want for the game. I got shiny Infernape and shiny Palkia. Yeah, definitely gonna go and get the shiny legendaries. You know, that's absolutely necessary. But, will not... then I want to get, like, shiny Toxicroak, shiny, Drapion. Man, they're just zooming. That's what I'm going for, a shiny Gengar. I want a shiny Dusclops. Specifically Dusclops. I do think Dusknoir is cool, but it really... I really wish it kept the color palette, but it kind of swapped it. My Sippy Sips, of course, of course. Shiny, shiny. What else? I wanted... Oh, shiny Ponyta. I think shiny Ponyta is cool. Or Rapidash. Shiny Rapidash. And there's one more. There's one more shiny that I really wanted. I can't think of it right now. My dumb self didn't turn fast text on either. Dang. And you're doing soft resets with not fast text? Ooh. Well, I mean, hey. I remembered. I got it. I just remembered it was a thing. Cause like when I first booted up the game, I was like looking at the text. I was like, man, this is super slow. Why is it so slow? And so like immediately changed that setting. I wasn't even thinking about the whole like, a shiny hunt. It was just like, I don't know. It bothers me when games just have by default slow text. And that's not even like a me being wannabe stream or speedrunner or anything. That was just, it bothers me. Like, I'm not that slow of a reader. Like, I know I'm a slow reader, but I'm not that slow of a reader. Also, why are your captions so fast? Because I delayed my voice and video to match up with the game. Because I have the external Elgato, my game has lag, and so I matched my video and voice to that lag. So, my subtitles are the future. Because it's hard to read. Oh, that? Oh, that's because I speak fast. I'm just like, because I'm here, I'm talking, and sometimes I got a lot to say, and so just like someone level I'm human like kind of speed, That, and it also tries to wait for a good pause in order to parse what I just said. My brain didn't register fast as speed, but as language. Oh, so basically, a good way to tell how much lag there is on the stream, or at least for me anyways, is I'm basically reading your comments as fast as they appear, and it's pretty one-to-one on Twitch. So when I'm reading it, that is whenever I read your comment aloud, that's how much time it took for the stream to actually catch it. So you can like kind of get an idea. I think it'll pop up on stream, and between the stream chat and my chat, it's very one-to-one. And so when I read it, it's also one-to-one. But by the time it actually registers on the stream, what I say, it's delayed. Root Town? Oh, from Ruby and Sapphire. I'll say it's like I didn't think there was a Little Root Town in Sun and Moon. Listening to Pokemon music and with Pokemon in the background. Man, I'm just looking over at that shiny boy, and man, I want him. Give me the shiny boy. That's all they need to do. $12.40. Here we go. Number 1240. Oh, because it takes 100 seconds. So 12,400. Does that match up? Trying to think here. 12,400. Oh, sorry. 124,000. Okay. Divide that by 60. Divide by 60. So I should only be at like 35 hours. But, well, no, because I guess it doesn't technically. Well, no, because I already timed it. Yeah, so I'm having like 35 hours. So I guess when my game was asleep, it counted extra hours, which is weird because it's never done that before. At least not for me. Weird. Because if we do a quick check here, it says I have 55 or more hours. I should only have 35 more hours. Like, this one might be borked. This one's actually accurate. This one's accurate. Accurate. Wow, I still can't believe that I played that much Tetris. I don't know what it is, but something about Tetris 99, it gets me going. Gets me going. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I get destroyed in it. I can never take first place. The highest I've gotten was third. But it's a fun game, and I enjoy it. I haven't played it all lately, though. Before that, I had like a whole stint where I'd play at least 10 games before I went to bed. At least. But I have since shifted away from doing that. Not for any particular reason. So I just kind of broke the habit. So we started today's stream at 12:25, or at 12:25 encounters. We're now at 12:41, so it's been 16 encounters. It's been like half an hour. Each time I go into this to check for a new Turtwig, takes roughly a minute 40. Roughly a minute 40 in order to check. And then reset. So the easy way for me to remember is that it takes roughly 2 minutes. I checked, roughly takes 2 minutes. So, by that, after 60 minutes in an hour, I can get roughly 30 checks in an hour. Obviously, I should be able to get it more. But it's just easier for math. Get 30 checks in an hour. So what I've been doing, or at least what I've been trying to do, is get in 100 checks every day. So roughly 3 hours worth of shiny hunting. Every day. Seems like a lot. Because it is. If I was doing like the Masuda method, or if I actually, played the game and got the Poke Radar, probably wouldn't take nearly as long to do shiny hunting. But because I want my starter to be shiny, I gotta go with this. To do like 1200 checks in the other methods. Well, first of all, you wouldn't need to do 1200 checks. You'd get it much sooner than that. With Masuda method, I would have already encountered 2 shinies, basically. But because this is full odds, I'm only a quarter of the way there. Or at least for worst possible odds, I'm only a quarter way there. Just so everyone has an idea of what this could possibly take for me to actually get the shiny Turtwig. Because the odds of getting a full odd shiny Pokemon is 4,096. Right, that's what it should be. Mishi, a friend of mine, also a streamer, she was saying something in her stream about how there was an error when they were programming this, and the odds aren't 4,096. But because I was gifted a sub at the same time for some other channel, I went to go pay my respects. Because I got manners and shit. But, I guess I didn't hear if it was better odds or worse odds, so I'm gonna pray that it's better odds and I'll get this Turtwig right now. See? Wait for it. Wait for it. Damn it. Okay. We tried. We tried to coax him into coming out. And see, the thing is, every time I see, like, my stream preview, because it's, like, over here on this monitor, every time I see it, and I see the Turtwig, I'm like, not shiny Turtwig, shiny Turtwig, not shiny Turtwig, shiny Turtwig. Like, I really, really want that boy. I want that boy to look like that boy. Oh, if you're lazy like me, for those of you who stream and you want to have music on your streams but also not have your VOD be muted to where you're basically pantomiming the entire time, you can do virtual audio cables so that way you can just stream whatever music you want. I haven't done that because I'm lazy and I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't gotten around to a lot of things. But you can't do that. But if you are interested if you look up the company, artist, whatever you want to call them, Game Chops. Game Chops music is all copyright free and free to use on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, this is the music that I'm currently playing. And they have a whole bunch of other artists like listed underneath Game Chops. So all of their music is also copyright free and all that stuff. So if you're interested and you want to add music to your stream, I would recommend it. I enjoy this type of music. You know, video game music, some remixes, you know, here and there, some lo-fi versions, like all of it's good stuff. I enjoy it a lot. And you know, I think for some games it's kind of nice. Kind of nice. There's a little bit of everything, you know. You got your more like high energy, low energy. You got some more of the spooky, but still like funky, you know, remixes. They got it all. They got a little bit of everything for someone. Just gotta find what you're looking for. Actually, that's why my Spotify Wrapped, or like my year-end review for Spotify. Apparently, I listened to so much DJ Cutman, who's one of the people that are listed underneath Game Chops. Get the blurtle. I knew what you wanted to say. I knew what you wanted to say. I'm trying. Don't you see that counter over there? It says 12:44. I've been trying. But how's it going, Drew? How you doing? How'd that dungeon go last night? Dungeon was fun? Nice, nice. I'm glad you had fun in the dungeon. You pick up anything while you're down there? Did you wake into anything? Very trolly with fake death doors. Nice. It wouldn't be a dungeon if doors didn't destroy your entire party. I only got armor Sag. Dang. Sag. One of these days you'll realize it's a capital S. One of these days. Shiny Turtwig modCheck. Eyes Luna and 1,000-Yard Stare are back and dropped from that. Oh, I don't think I've ever used Eyes Luna. 1,000-Yard Stare I know. Pika-pee! I don't know why, but I just had the thoughts like, huh, is it worth it to watch all the Pokemon movies I haven't watched yet? But I don't think I ever saw the second movie that had Mewtwo in it. I don't think I ever saw that one. And then, like, obviously there's all the ones from, like, Gen 5 through present. I've seen most of the ones from Gen 4 and prior, but after Gen 4... no Pokemon games, no Pokemon movies, no Pokemon anime until recently. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Pokemon Heroes was dark, lol. We love ourselves some dark Pokemons, right? I'm telling you, people need to understand that while it is cool to have the hero story and have everything bright and shiny, throwing a dark spin on things every now and then, kind of cool. That's the one with Latios and Latios. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just have a Pokemon movie marathon. Just potato out for like... God, how long would it even take? How many movies are there? Can we get a number check on that? Can we do a Google search? No shiny Starly though. You know, we haven't seen a shiny Starly, so the game doesn't hate us yet, but they're also not doing us any favors. One day, though. One day. They'll warm up to us. I can feel it. Diamondo. Akai Garu. Gyarados. 見つけるぜ見つけるぜなんだ I can't believe it. You say Hakase? That and Jirachi Wishmaker. I think people enjoy darker themes. Especially if it's something that's like normally lighthearted, you know? I think as long as they don't like go straight into deep end, right? Where it just becomes like this huge, edgy, nitty-gritty like remake of the series. As long as it's not that off the deep end. I think people enjoy it when, you know, those kind of media become darker. Like Legend of Zelda, for the most part, while you are defending the world, you know, from evil and the likes. Did my counter go up? Did my counter go up? Does anyone know? I didn't think I saw it. Was I already on 1248? Or did it actually go to 1248? This is the problem. I need like, I wish I had just like a button I could press and it increments. Or like the game automatically knows. That'd be great too. Oh, just so everyone knows, I increment the counter whenever I hit yes to select Turtwig. I feel like that was a good point because it's like, yes, I have to move my analog stick up instead of just mash A. And then I mash A. So I like do two things simultaneously and bam. And it works. That is my methodology. That is all I do. I'm going to say that it is fine. Not that the counter is like super duper important. It's just like a way to keep track so you guys can see how much I've suffered thus far. Yeah, it's not like, oh, if I have my counter at a higher number or a lower number, my odds change. Like, no. That's not how it happens. Mishi! Alright, hold on. Ugh. Here, I'll also unzip the hoodie. Although you probably won't be able to see much, purely because I'm wearing long sleeves too. I feel the Turtwig today. Accidentally bumps Mike. Oh my gosh, you can see so much of my collarbone. It's so scandalous. Alright, 1 segundo. Mao, I love it. You're welcome. Yeah, unfortunately it's winter, so I'm going to be normally wearing long sleeves. Otherwise, if it was during summer, you'd actually be able to see, you know, whatever I have in this, you know, shadowy mass of an arm. Not that there's much to show. But hey, it'd be something. But howdy Mishi, are you still shiny hunting? Just off stream? One of these days I'll get that blasted turtle. One of these days, bang, zoom, straight to the moon. Or something like that. Oh, if you see my camera jump every now and then, that's perfectly normal. What I'm doing is I'm resetting my camera because sometimes the video desyncs from the audio and it's weird. But taking a break now. Playing Overcooked 2. Ooh, Overcooked is fun. I love Overcooked. Especially when the people you're working with are as crazy and hectic and prone to accidents like I am. So stressful but fun. Yeah, and it's also a game where, I don't know, it's one of those games where like communication is something that just has to happen constantly. Like, oh, I need this, where is it? Like, oh, it's over here. You know, it's like actually being in a kitchen. You know, gotta know when stuff is ready, gotta know what needs to be prepped next. It's always fun watching people, especially if you're watching friends do it too, right? Watching friends play it, it's like, ooh, now we get to see who's the greatest flub of the group. I think I have Overcooked 2 for Steam. Yeah, it's Steam. I killed them, I pushed them off. No, Mishi! Why would you kill people who are doing work for you? All you're doing is just scamming yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. I'll pull myself pretty far back for this. What if I do this? Oh wait, no, it's already up. But I got this. I got this. Ah! Step forward, and then I can start messing with things. Muhahahaha. No. I'm really bad at this. Heads up, some Pokemon are shiny locked, by the way. The only ones that I know that are shiny locked are just like the Jirachi and Manaphy and Mew. Because, I mean, I didn't really expect those to even like be as accessible in the game as they are. Undo this. Zoom. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, gonna lurk. I'll be watching from the other monitor though. Thank you for the lurk, Mishi. I'll be sure to use your luck to the best of my ability. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to start my journey. Wow, it did it again. Why does it do that? Not shiny. I don't understand why it resets. I'm gonna keep this up and just like not worry about it. I really wish I could just lock in my settings because it doesn't need to change, but it just does it on its own. And it kind of makes me upset. Just a little bit. This makes me a tad upset. Alright. Especially since I'm using my main monitor to basically like watch the game and actually react to it in real time. Sad. Alright, but here we are. Back at it again. With more shiny hunting goodness. 12:52, it's coming up. Turtwig number 1252 coming into the ring here momentarily. But first, quick commercial. Imagine if an ad just played for someone. Like someone's just lurking there and just got hit with an ad because I just said that. Twitch just secretly listening in. It's like, he said ad, play it, roll the clip. Honestly, I'd probably laugh. I'd probably laugh super hard at that. Like, very convenient timing, Twitch. Alright. Number 1252. Ad, why? Now, childhood, if you actually got an ad, you would be scammed big time by Twitch. You would have to complain. Or I could turn on the setting to where even subscribers get ads. Just really scam people. I wouldn't do that. It annoys. Plus, VIP don't get them. Oh, they don't? I didn't know that. Vipins? It really has become winter, and I've gotten chilly. But at least have these on my shoulder. That, and I also like blend in with my chair because I'm wearing a black shirt and I have black for my chair. But then I also have black like interior of my hoodie. It's just I wear a lot of black apparently, or at least today. I also wear bright colors on the rare occasion. Floating head, yeah, just the float head is. There we go. Now I'm warm. Oh, it just changed in game to nighttime because it's 8 now. Just talking head, zombie floating, but I got your mommy floating. I'm not a ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the armpit. How many people it's me? And my honest is brutal, so my honest is futile, or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I listened to Rap God. All right. It's nighttime. First shiny of the night. It's not shiny. I also realized I just now said the first shiny of the night rather than the first Turtwig. I got a little ahead of myself there. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Oh, oh. Yes. You bet your bottom dollar I just did that. For no particular reason other than to do it. Heads up, you have a higher chance of encountering a shiny Starly than a shiny starter. Oh, they skew? Is that how the math skewed? Because Mishi, the person who was just in here. Actually, let me give her a shout out. Just so everyone knows. Da-da-da-da-da. She was actually just streaming before I got on. X Mishi. Ba-doop, ba-doop. No, I meant the other way around.
You know, Link, sing as how you want today. Kiss me! No, just kidding. I need to stop. I need to stop. And with the weather being so nice.
She ships them so hard.
Tadaji Posse, have a new song.
Together, it's a date! It's a date! Oh my god, I almost threw my controls. Ah.
Thank you, childhood, for gifting a sub to Mishi. Much appreciate Mishi. You can't be a friend without subbing. Oh, now she friend. She real friend. 21 subs. Been at it, man. Oh yeah, no one has gifted a sub for this new weekly reset. You are now #1 gift subber. Sub gifter. Here we go. This is Judy Han. I don't know why, but there's just something like very iconic for me for Judy's theme. I don't know, something about it. I don't even play Street Fighter. Is a thing too. And then the remix is also nice. That's now $205 in subs to you. True. I mean, I think so. The thing is, like, I just give subs to just like various channels. I don't have it like concentrated in one channel. But there are some people who are absolutely insane when it comes to subs. I mean, you already know Hellworth. And I recently found out that Moo, a friend of Mishi's, is also insane with the subbing. People are crazy. Neither do I. I've given my other friend 52 subs. Dang. Such a kind and caring person. I also like giving subs when I see like, there's a chance for a hype train, you say. I do enjoy myself those cute animal emotes. Allow me to indulge by offering this one gifted sub. Man. So, lately, I've been really you gotta give back to the community and those who entertain the masses. True. Lately, I've been feeling the urge to play a fighting game. But not like Smash Bros. Like, just your average... I guess not average, but like, you know, your classic fighting games, you know, like Street Fighter, Tekken, like those kind of games, or like those kind of fighters. But I saw Guilty Gear Strive on sale on Steam. I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to like really try Guilty Gear. Like, I played it like at a friend's house for like an hour or so. Like, it's not really playing it really. What? It's on sale. I was like, man, did you see League of Legends, aka Riot, is coming out with a Mortal Kombat fighter style game? I did not see that. I did not. So, like, Riot has been doing a lot with trying to expand League of Legends as an IP. And I'm actually for it. Because, like, they expanded the whole Arcane, you know, get all of those legends, like, their story. They had the Ruined King for, like, Misfortune and them. And then there's already a page for Nunu and Willump for their own game, which is supposed to be like an action platformer kind of game. And I'm for it, because before I only played Nunu and Willump. Also, did you know they are delving into a sandbox game? I did not know that. But yeah, like, the characters in League of Legends, I do find them very interesting. I just don't really care to play a whole lot of League of Legends. Maybe if I have, like, you know, a few friends that are also playing it, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, you know, I'll hop in for like a couple games, you know, see how the night goes. Like, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like, hey guys, you wanna play some League of Legends tonight? Boy, howdy do I. Like, that's not me. But if someone's like, hey man, you wanna play League tonight? I got, you know, me and this other guy, we're gonna be trying to get some games. And like, yeah, sure, why not? Not doing anything else. I'll fill out the team. And because that's my attitude, I'm not very good. I'm very successful on Nunu and Willump because I like... Well, before Nunu used to be support. He's not so much support anymore. He's jungler. But I still like playing him because he's very fun. I like his kit. Guess I like their kit. Does the sandbox have a name? Does it have a project name yet? Do. So many things happening. Alright. Move that, move that. Already know about that. Yes, Hightail? Hightail. Do we know, like, which characters it's supposed to be encompassing at all? Because like, if it's an open sandbox, I imagine that, you know, that gives plenty of chances to get more legends in. Even if, although I see, that's the thing, right? You can't, with League of Legends, the whole idea is like they're like these key figures in their own story, and so you can't just like offhandedly have one that's just like almost Easter egg NPC. Otherwise, you just wouldn't do that legend justice. They wouldn't really feel like a legend. Unless they made like a follow-up game or something, I don't know. Or some follow-up medium. Like show off why they're a legend. Or show off their story. You know, I just now realized I have those, like, for lack of a better term, I sometimes treat video games like they're food. Like, oh man, you know what sounds good right now? Like Super Mario Sunshine. Or like, you know what I could go for? Like, I think, you know, like some Super Mario Galaxy, or, oh man, you know, I've just been really hankering for like a fighter game, you know, it's like, I don't know what it is. I mean, for a while, actually, like in high school and throughout college, video games were kind of my food. Actually, college it was particularly bad. Because for my sophomore and junior year in college, I didn't have a roommate, so it was just me. And I'm not like super social, you know, I don't really go to parties or anything like that. And so there were days where I just like didn't eat because I was like doing schoolwork, working, and just like I just go potato brain and play video games until someone invites me for food, which was typically like Drew or them, and they're like, hey, you want to go get food? And I was like, yeah. And I paused and think, like, wait, when was the last time I ate? I'm like, was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. I should probably go eat. Probably a good idea. It's technically not their game, they're just backing it. It has a website behind the project. Ah. Naru howdy. I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy basically since the Wii era. I've not considered playing it again. It's not that I haven't considered it. It's just I haven't gone through the process. Because I have to get a new Wii if I wanted to do that. Or figure out how to emulate motion controls, which would be weird and something I don't want to do. Hightail, huh? Hightail. Maybe Kindred? I don't know. There's way too many legends for me to even hope to try and guess. Like, oh yes, if the game is called Hightail and it's an open sandbox, open world sandbox game, it must be this. It must be this legend horse. I was here, Pog. Oh, were you? Were you here? Calling it. You're calling it this one. You're calling number 1260. Turtwig number 1260. If you call it, you get to name it. There is no legend in it. What? Oh, because they're just back in the game. Gotcha. Alright, if you call it, you get to name it. Wait, maybe? Just wait for a sparkle? Nope, no sparkle. Sorry, man. Got my hopes up. I thought you really thought you had it. Pain. Maybe I should make that a trigger fire thing. Just the image and the voice line of Pain Peko just pop up on screen. I'm sure that would go over well with everyone. People pull it up and be like, "What is this? What did I just redeem?" Just mass confusion. Howarth, I deserve timeout for being wrong. Howarth's not a mod. Howarth isn't a mod. Question mark? We've been over this. Well, there's a high probability that you weren't paying attention because it didn't pertain to you. But Howarth does not want stream powers. I dumb. My mods are Nick, Sham, Brew. I think those are my only mods. Oh, and Joe. Can't forget Joe. Joe's done some mod work. Joe's also a very busy man. Very busy man. I'll get that turtle one way or another. I'll get that turtle one way or another. If I get to odds, I'm doing Masuda method. Masuda! Temer! 何をやったんだ? Do. Shiny starter odds. BDSP. So, Drew, when do you think you'll actually pick up the jerky? Okay. 1262. Nope. Oh! I totally didn't just drop my phone. Totally didn't. Everything was A-okay. I'm trying to find where this news of error, maybe? Error? No. All these. This would have to have been recent news. Otherwise, make a whole lot of sense. I'm trying to look this up. Shiny hunting is starter in BDSP, questioning life, fate, and RNG. Drew, have you played the Paper Mario games? There is a Paper Mario game. I think you have, right? But you play like the newer one, like Super Paper Mario. All right, 1262 or sorry, 1263 was not it. I just feel like it's weird if I'm like showing collarbone on stream. I don't know why. Why I'm so self-conscious about it. It's like, oh man, am I too revealing? I might have some thirsty viewers, I don't know. It's not impossible, but I also don't think it's likely. Make it an emote, Tad Thirst. Different from Tad Sip, don't be confused. Tad Thirst. Did someone say thirsty? Allegiance! How have you been, man? It's been a minute. Hope everything's going well with you. Welcome back to the stream. And yes, we did say thirsty here. But not for the purpose of hydration. Good, miss your stream. Well, you're always welcome back here whenever you have the time. And there's that. And there's that. I gotta do this. Hold on, before Raffle. I've honestly forgot that this was a thing because it's just been so long since someone actually redeemed it. Oh no, I have to resize this. Click, drag, Shadoop. You guys get to see me play around with my screen here. Scoochie Scoochie. There we go. Perfect. Lock that bad boy in place. Been following YouTuber on Pokemon exploits. Oh yeah? Have you been following? Oh, I need to scooch that on back. Yeah. Have you been following like Small Ant, Point Crow, like one of them? Or you like more so like Fruit, A Drive, those kind of guys? Austin John and Tagback. Oh, I'm not familiar with them. I'm sure they're cool folk though if you enjoy their content. I'm sure. Where's Shiny? There's Shiny Turtwig. I did not make a thing for this screen. Yeah, they made a Pokeradar example 40 chain. Dango, bango. And 100 Ditto chain. Oh my god. To prove the guarantee EV was not working. The guarantee EV, as in like if you get to 100, you're guaranteed a shiny or something. That should be good. Oh, whoops. There we go. Move them up just one. Oh, there we go. Block. Depending on... Oh, guarantee EVs. Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. But it's not working properly. Gotcha. Hold on, I just now realized I like plopped up a whole bunch of things that needed me to plop up. I meant to lock things in place. There we go. But yeah, here we are. Also, they traded 151 Pokemon to get National Deck after the first gym badge in Second City. Oh my god. That's so much work. But I mean, you can do that. You can get national decks early if you got someone that's willing to help you out. And by help you out, I mean do all the heavy lifting. Which is what the case is to allow to capture all the starters. True. That's actually kind of cool. I really want to get to the on the ground. I really do. Like, I'm super duper really want to do it. Can I sit in this chair cross-legged? Can I do this? Are my legs flexible enough? Or am I too thick? Oh no, I can do it. Nice. I only bumped my entire setup. It's fine. Oh, there we go. Time's up. 5 minutes have passed. We're back to the quality shiny hunting content you all deserve. I say quality, but... Also, the case system after first gym is in 1820, which is higher than overworld levels. It is. It's almost like they really wanted to do the overworld Pokemon hunting like in Sword and Shield. I don't remember what that zone called, if it even had a special name. Where like, oh hey, you just now started on your Pokemon journey. Congratulations. And you walk up and there's like an Onix, it's like, level 20 Onix. It's like, oh no. Oh, actually, funny story about that. Oh, also case system. Oh yeah, I know I read that. Funny story about that Onix though. So my friend and roommate was playing Sword and Shield. Got to that area, and he was like, "I'm gonna capture that Onix," and basically got to the point where he was down to his last Pokemon, and had just finally gotten the Onix's HP down into the red, and he goes to try and throw a Pokeball. It's like, you can't capture this Pokemon, it's too high level. He quit the game, hasn't picked it up since. I have not bought a AAA Nintendo game except Super Smash. Rip it. Yeah. Poor buddy. And even though there could have been 3 of us in this apartment, all playing Pokemon, he just does that one thing, because he never stopped to think, maybe I just shouldn't fight, you know, this giant snake that is like 4 times my current Pokemon's level. Just maybe I shouldn't fight. Like, nope, I'm gonna do it. And it's like, and then the game said, nope, you can't do it. Like, to a degree, I understand that, yeah, that sucks. But to another degree, it's like, common sense would dictate. But that's the thing, right? Common sense isn't actually common sense unless everyone also believes it. Yeah, the Nintendo code is just troll. Cause like they're of the mindset, it's like, there's a progression. You can't just like, they lowered Pokeradar, right? Yeah, they nerfed it. I saw that. I was like, dang. They really out here nerfing shinies? What are you doing, Nintendo? Unless they haven't nerfed money farming with the rich folks. I mean, like, what do you really use money for in Pokemon? Like, what do you honestly use it for? Because I can't think of what I normally spend these Pokédollars on. To see if you can break the game. Alright. We'll see. Y2K. See, I think the... Oh, you're trying to see if it can overflow? I'm sure they have a cap on it. If they don't have a cap and they actually let it overflow, that'd be insane. That'd be some insane spaghetti code. Dude. When I first learned the reason why everyone was so scared of Y2K, it just made me think, wow, there's a lot of stupid people. Like, it's so dumb. It was so dumb. I thought it was like, oh yeah, you know, it's like, because it's the year 2000, the planet has turned to such age where everything will suddenly activate and catastrophes or whatever. It's like, I thought that was that kind of like, no, it was just, oh my god. Y2K, man! Y2K! I wonder... I'm genuinely curious. Hold on one sec. I'm genuinely curious about the people who are like super into that like whole moment. This guy predicted like 7 of 12 events and basically predicted Y2K was the end of the world in like the 1300s. Yeah. Because wasn't there also like, oh, what was it? 2012. 2012, because that was the year like the Aztec calendar ended. And they were like, oh, the world's gonna end because the Aztecs didn't make a calendar that goes beyond it. It's like, no, the Aztecs just didn't make it because they didn't want to. Like, there doesn't have to be a deeper meaning behind everything, you know? And that movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually went in theaters to see that movie. Just because, you know, why not? Still not right. I'm adjusting my camera because I'm in a different position than I normally am, and so like it's off. Thing I remember about 2012, the only thing that I particularly remember is the guy that was in the trailer that ate a pickle. That's the only thing I remember. I got 3 more final papers and I'm done. It is the time. Finals are right wrapping up. It'll be a short reprieve from the academic lifestyle. And then you can spend time with the crazy radio guy. Yeah. Because the thing that I thought was incredibly hilarious about that scene was because the friend that I went with also had a giant dill pickle and ate with him while he was on screen. He'd never seen the movie before. He just wanted the dill pickle. Just so happened to be a guy in that movie too, who also likes said dill pickles. I'll never understand pickle lovers. Like, having it, like, on a sandwich, you know, get the different flavor, the acidity, you know, the sourness. That's fine and all. Like, to just eat whole pickle. Yeah, I can't. Oh, yours, like, absolutely no. Like, as an ingredient, yes. As a snack, no. That is my stance with pickles. can't even get pickle flavored chips or sunflower seeds. Am I saying? I think I know of a type of pickle flavored chips. Vaguely, I vaguely recall seeing that somewhere. I don't think I've ever heard of pickle flavored sunflower seeds though. By the way, I feel like you should have a reroll counter. A reroll counter? What do you mean? On screen? What am I re-rolling? Of how many times? Yeah. Allegiance over there. Oh, look at the top of the screen. Totally missed. Yeah, there's just a little Turtwig just chilling there. Yeah, that's why when you mentioned reroll, I was like, what would I be re-rolling it? Like, do I just like restart my my counter? So yeah, that's how many times I've tried thus far, Allegiance. Today we started at 12:25, so we're almost 50. We're almost at 50 attempts this stream. But yeah, I'm sure if you've been watching Pokemon people do their Pokemon thing, I don't need to explain to you what it is that I'm doing here. It's very straightforward. You're basically gonna be seeing this whole boot up process, this whole boot up sequence, over and over again until A either it's 10, and I'm like, alright, that's stream. Or B, I get the shiny, I'm like, hey, we can start playing the game. It'll be crazy. See, I played Undertale, and I loved Undertale. I have not played Deltarune yet. And I know I should. Is all of Deltarune out? I remember there was like thing like chapters. Are all the chapters out, or are they still working on it, like progressively? Chapter Dose is out. Good old Chapter Doso. Also, at Tadashi Pasu, Twitch signed a deal with Warner Brothers producers, music, to allow streamers to play songs by artists who they endorse. Ooh, fun. Because, so a part of me, like, I could use the virtual cables, and like, I'm totally fine with using those. It's just like, it's just more effort, you know, to get that all set up and make sure like everything works. To where I basically split my like Spotify audio, so that way it doesn't save to VODs. It's majority of the mainstream music. Gotcha. The only thing is that a lot of the music I listen to is J-rock and J-pop. That's the only thing. Even my Spotify like year in review says that my main category is J-pop. I listen to much K-rap. I don't think I've listened to really much K-pop or K. Well, actually, I haven't really listened to much K anything really. And K R&B. R&B. I want the shiny Turtwig. But yeah, if I just use the virtual audio cables, I will be able to listen to music, any music that I want, as loud as I want, and not have to worry about it saving to my VOD, where I will just mute my VOD if it was there. So I should probably set that up at some point, because I think, you know, I don't know, it'd be interesting to figure out everyone's taste based off my music. Some people will be into it, some people won't, and that'll be fine. But I think having some more variety, because like I do enjoy listening to video game music, but you know, sometimes I want to listen to, you know, things by Aimer or Man with a Mission or Hikaru Utada, you know, just various other artists. Or if I'm feeling like something more raw, you know, listen to some Papa Roach or like, yeah, with that you can play 2 different streams of music, one for stream, one for person. Like, yeah. Because there's a setting that you can specifically say, like, oh, what channels do you want to allow to go to your VOD? And you're like, ah, don't let this channel go to VOD. Like, ah, okay, we will not let that channel. It's like, okay, now my thing is streaming. The only thing that I think about that, though, is like, if I sing along to a song, it's just going to be awkward for anyone who watches a VOD. Which I don't think there's many people who actually watch VODs. But the thing that'd be awkward is, like, they'll just hear me sing, terribly might I add, along with a song that is no longer there. I'm just doing hitokara. Hitokara. And so, like, gotta make sure, like, if people want the experience, majority of streamers do it. Yeah, I know. And I bet the people who are, like, who made that software have made a pretty good buck for it, too. But I think I only need one. I think I only need the 3. I don't know how much. I think I only need the 3. Because I don't really care about splitting out my Discord audio. You're gonna get it at 1324, I predict. Alright. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, Mr. Childhood. If you guessed correctly, you will get to name the shiny. And then I will try my darndest to convert it into the Japanese phonetics. I've never played a Castlevania game. Never, not once. And I really would like to. It's just... See, this is a problem where I have so many games that I want to play, but I just can't play it. Because, like, for example, I took time to actually play through Kenna Bridge of Spirits because I really wanted to play that game. And at the end of the day, Kenna Bridge of Spirits took me roughly like 18-ish, 20-ish hours. And that's for like 100% playthrough. The games don't take that long, it's just that I'm playing so many live service games that I'm trying to like commit more time to those. As always, don't forget your they stack. Didn't know that. As always, don't forget your sippy sips. So yeah, I'll need to put a cooldown on that. I didn't lose any channel points. Because you're the childhood OG. You don't spend channel points here. You know? I haven't seen any other requests. Nope. And I still have Helwerth's play any game request, so he specifically requested I play any Shin Megami Tensei or Persona game on stream, which I'm totally down for. Question is, which one? I feel like SMT, just because it's been a very, very long time since I played SMT. Whereas Persona, I played Persona 2 on the PSP, which, believe it or not, was more recent than the last time I played SMT. But I think that would be fun. People probably really want, you know, like the Persona 5 or Persona 4 or anything. I'm just actually, you know what? Whatever is easiest for me to play on stream. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'll figure it out. I think SMT5 was recently put on Steam, or at least online. I don't know where though. Atlas. Maybe I'll play the dancing Persona game. Maybe I'll do that. Just to really throw everyone off. Could do it. Could do it. Boop, 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 boop. I need to not think about work while I'm at home. It's a good thing I didn't have my laptop out. So I do work from home. I work from home 2 days out of the week. It might be 3 days out of the week starting here in January, just because the main reason why we go in office because, you know, team cooperation and all that. But if the majority of the team isn't there, there's no real point in going into the office, because then we're just going to be primarily like on like voice calls anyways. So anyways, so because I work 3 days out of the week in the office and I'm at home 2 of the days, I'll typically have my laptop on my desk on 2 of those days. And sometimes when I'm just like chilling, I'm like, huh, I wonder if that thing finished building that I was working on, or I wonder if there's anything else I can do. I just like, whoop, plop it open, like, let's check this here, give this a quick run. Alright, I'll set this to build and I'll be ready to go for tomorrow. I shouldn't do that. I should focus on me, rest, play games. I'm not saying I'm a workaholic, not by any means. The other people on my team are much worse than I am. Like, they will sign in on the weekends to go do things. And they'll do it for hours, and I'm like, what are you doing? We also don't get overtime pay, as I am recalling. But we have a very flexible work schedule, so if we overwork on some days, we can just not work as much on other days. So like if I wanted to put an extra hour, like, you know, 4 days, like on every day of the week, I can just take a half day on Friday, like get out of work early if I really wanted to do that. The reason I don't is because then it's, you know, teamwork is the primary reason. I want to be there to help the team when I can, and if our schedules line up, such as working during the same hours, be much nicer. That, and also taking a half day, because I would go in there for 4 hours and then leave after lunch. I don't know. It seems like a pain in the butt to do that. It's only like a 20-hour commute, or not 20-hour, 20-minute commute one way. But, you know, I'm not one who's prone to driving in the first place, so any amount of driving out is a pain in the booty for me. 20-hour commute,
always,
sweat.
Don't forget your sippy sips.
Oh, did I tell? I mean, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, like on social media. But so for Thanksgiving, I was really tired. Primarily because I drove for Thanksgiving weekend from the Wednesday to the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I drove a total of 35 hours. I was tired. I was tired on Monday that week. I didn't want to do anything. So I do plan on in January, like the second week of January, I plan on taking time off from work and streaming to just like potato out, because I haven't actually had like a vacation, and I'm not like going anywhere. It'll be like a staycation, but just to unwind, just actually relax for a time. Just come to Europe. I don't have my passport, so I couldn't even if I wanted to. I do want to visit Europe at some point. I really do. Donzo, if I go to Europe, will you be my tour guide? Will you show me around to all of the Europe? What do you mean you don't have a passport? Yeah. So when I moved here into these apartments, I lost my passport. And so I had to get that null and voided. And I haven't reapplied for a new passport because, well, there's a lot of reasons aside from COVID. But primarily because I've been lazy. And that there's not a huge need for me to get a passport as of this moment, with everything being like hugely restricted and all that. So I'm trying to go to Japan next year. Might do a tour around Europe if stuff remains the same. Yeah, see, that's the thing with Europe, is that we have so many different cultures just like packed in one continent, like so close to each other. Like you can have a field day just going from country to country. Whereas in the United States, each state is roughly the size, or at least like central and southern states are roughly the size of like a country in Europe. But the difference is the cultures are for the most part the same. Sure, you have some like differences in the extremes, going from like, New York to Texas. Those are some extremes. But if you're talking like going from like Illinois to Missouri, it's basically the same. Yeah. I will get on my passport because I want, if this COVID stuff blows over. By blows over, I mean people are actually responsible. If this whole stuff blows over, I'd very much like to go. America's cultural extremes are like crossing a border in Europe. Yeah. Basically. That's why I'm like, being in Europe gives you so many more options. And also, that's like the reason why I feel like if the United States was as polarized between like borders as they are in Europe, people in America would care more about the world in general, because of like the culture shock you get from just crossing border lines or like state lines. Because like everyone outside the US, they care about what's going on in the rest of the world, but the US is like, we're all in this like our little shell here, turning a blind eye to what's happening overseas because we don't care about that. We're only gonna beat America because America's the greatest, number one, yeehaw! Like, and like, it's just not something that's drilled into us, right? Unless you're like a journalist or you're a politician or that's just like an area of study that you're particularly going to pursue, for the majority of Americans, we don't care about what happens overseas. And it's not widely publicized to what happens overseas. That's the best generic American impersonation I've ever saw. What can I say?
Have a new sub.
Robbie! Howdy, howdy! Talking of generic Americans, shake my head. Hi, Kinky Rabbit. Howdy, howdy, Rabbit. Are you ready to crush your final exams, Mario? Ready to grind it into the ground? Oh, hello. Hello. Fighting Rabi. I just took my financial accounting exam. Yeah, and that financial accounting didn't stand a chance. Hopefully I got a 100. I believe. Easy A. But the question is, will it be an A+? Oh my god, that turtle cute. I'm trying to get a special turtle. Oh, so Rob, you probably don't know. So in Pokemon, there are color variations of the Pokemon known as shinies. And so if you look over there on that side of the stream, you'll see what the shiny version of the turtle looks like. And so he goes from that like kind of like pale lime green to like that more saturated deep green. And that's the turtle that I want. And so I'm doing this process to try and hopefully get that color of turtle. And whenever you throw him in to a Pokemon battle, he sparkles. So that's what I want. That is what I'm going for. And the number next to the turtle is how many times I've tried thus far to get said turtle. In other words, that's how many times I have seen this particular cutscene in order to get that turtle. I'm still working on it. I'll eventually get him. I believe. So actually here, I'll pull him up. Here you can see the direct comparison. We have the pale green, like the pale lime green turtle boy. And then we have the shiny boy up there. It's a lot more telling when you have them side by side like this. But I can only tell if he is the right color when I throw him into battle here. And as you can see, he's not that deep saturated green. And so we reset and we go again. And I also have to update the counter. Like that. And so I will be doing this for the most stream. Originally tonight, I was planning on playing Final Fantasy XIV. Originally, because a new expansion came out yesterday. Oh my god, you've been doing that for 1,284 times? Yes. That roughly amounts to about 35 hours of me doing this. Dedication. I want turtle. Give me turtle. 35 hours, oh my. Yeah. I mean, normally I can like watch Twitch or do some light gaming while I do this. But yeah. So like I'll have like my Switch like placed over here, and I'll be doing this, just mashing A, going through the cutscene. And like maybe I'll play like Slay the Spire where all I need is just my mouse and go boop, 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 and I just click and drag things here and there. Or I'll have Twitch up on the side and like I'll do comments and everything. I'll participate in the stream while I do exactly this. All right. 1285. 1285. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I just now realized, Robbie, you almost had the full blue, you almost had the full blue kanji. You're almost there. 2 more months, you get the full blue. How rare is a shiny boy? The shiny boy is 1 in 4,096. Those are the odds. Right now, I'm a fourth of the way there. I'm almost there. Gotta believe. It's rarer than a Kinky Rabbit stream. Facts. Every day that goes by, you have a 1 in 20,000 chance that Rabi will stream today. Lamau. Oh wait. Have you guys seen my other shinies? Because I have shinies on Sun and Moon. Or not Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. I have shinies on Sword and Shield. Rabi's retired streamer. I'm playing Slay the Spire right now, stuck on Ascension 12. The final boss by 1 hit last round. Oh no. Alright. Actually, hold on. Let's take a quick break to just observe the shinies that I've caught thus far. Just because, like, I need something. I have shinies. Yeah, you have a shit ton of shinies, Drew. I love Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is such a great game. Actually, I realized my hairstyle no longer matches because it's grown out since the last I played it. Shines? Who's she? How do I go to my Pokemon? Ah, Alpha Gassy. Oh, why is there artifact in there? What the heck? That's weird. Oh, these are ones that Drew... So, Drew gave Gyarados, Haunter, Machamp, Kingler, and Rotom. The Alpha Gassy was one that I got... Or the Alpha Gas, which is Pilosand, is one I got in Sun and Moon. And then I had a... Hold on. Flag tag greater than all. I had a shiny Ghost team, which I used to play competitive Pokemon for a day. So there's shiny Golurk, who you can see his normal sprite model. Shiny Dragapult. Shiny Aegislash, which looks really cool. Shiny Chandelure, whose purple flames became the trademark orange. Mimikyu, who is just a bit paler. Just a bit paler. And then... Who was the weirdo? Oh, here he is. Delmise. Delmise is a weirdo, for whatever reason. It's just over in this box, for God knows why. And because I was doing this specifically for, because I was doing this specifically for competitive, I made sure to get their IVs up as high as they could go. Some of them I had to Hyper Train. Some of them got lucky enough to at least have 4 IVs. 4 perfect IVs. Amazing stats! It was actually really fun having like a competitive Pokemon team. But yeah, I didn't do too hot because if they have a dark type, I'm basically boned. Basically. But yeah, that's the team I had. Those were my shinies. I didn't hunt for anything else really after I got those. My eye is itchy. It's itchy. Alright. And here we go, back at it again. Number 1287 coming up. I hope you all are ready. 1287! My eye is itchy. Alright, back at it again. Here we are. Deltarune. Now, I will say, I do think the music in Undertale is better than Deltarune. Not to say that Deltarune has bad music, even though I never played the game. I just think, in general, the music in Undertale is more my preference. I think it is better in that sense. Alright, here we go. 1287, right here. Is it shiny? It could be. I have a 1 in 4,096 chance. It's not. Girl from Inkopolis. Platoon 3. Oh wait, tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, I probably have D&D in the evening. But it was recently announced amongst my group chat is that I will not be having D&D on Saturdays for this month. Because one of our members will be absolutely busy. And so we were trying to figure out when to reschedule our D&D sessions. We've been doing this D&D. We've been doing this campaign for 4 years now. 4 years worth of Dungeons and Dragons in this single storyline. And well, right now we're only level 14. So we got 6 more levels to go through. It's gonna be interesting to see how it ends. Assuming it doesn't end prematurely in us dying in our upcoming boss fight. There's always that. Hope we don't die. We only have so much healing that we can actually do. Because none of us are like full casters, really. We have one full caster, but it's an NPC, and they're a wizard. Slash Blade Song. So, yeah. So a lot of the healing is split between the members of our party. We all have a little bit of healing. So I guess we're covered in that department. such that if someone goes unconscious mid-fight, we can bring them back up, regardless of whose turn it is. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, and we also discovered a side objective for when we go into the final, I guess, the final area of our little adventure here. And it could go very poorly. Or it could go really well. It just kind of depends. I would like to complete side objective first, but that would also require a lot of in-game time to do so. I don't know. If you guys haven't had the chance to experience the wonders that is D&D, I recommend giving it a shot, you know? If you have like a hobby shop or a game shop nearby, just see if you can like sign up for like a one-shot or something, you know? Get a feel for it. I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy RPGs, and I don't know, growing up, like, sure, you may have like laughed at it, like, oh yeah, you see those things on TV and you're like, oh, fireball. But if you actually play it, like, I don't know, it was one of those things where in high school I just kind of like stopped caring about like, oh, there's nothing too nerdy, right? Because at first it was like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh card games aren't nerdy, and then it's like, oh, but Magic the Gathering is pretty freaking nerdy from what I've heard. Yeah, wouldn't ever play Magic the Gathering. Starts playing Magic the Gathering in high school. This is a lot of fun. But you know, we'll never get like super nerdy like D&D or anything like that. Starts playing a little bit of D&D in high school. Oh, this is like really fun. Like, it was funny. Yeah, so like, you know, if it's something that you potentially have fun with, give it a go. You know, assuming it doesn't cause you any bodily harm. You know, assuming that, absolutely go for it. I'd highly recommend giving D&D a try. The only thing that I will say is that you shouldn't let one experience ruin it for you if it was something relating to the person telling it, right? Because D&D is a cooperative storytelling game, in a sense, if the person who is telling the story, or is primarily telling the story, the DM or Dungeon Master, is not well equipped to handle the party, the story, the mechanics, or any of the other aspects of the game, it could, you know, dampen your experience. Now, there's also the possibility that you as a person just aren't a fan of how the mechanics of the game work, and that's totally okay. And there's many different ways you can play D&D. Like, if you find that you prefer combat over role-playing, you can most certainly do that. You just have to, like, communicate that. Like, if you are going to be joining a campaign, like, hey, you know, as a player, I really enjoy. I'm turning the final boss of my infinite build, finally clearing Ascension 12. Oh, snap! See, I haven't actually cleared the final boss yet, Allegiance. I never get the build completed. The thing that makes me super mad, 4 drop kicks, yes. Oh, so you're playing Ironclad. I've never gotten... The times that I've gotten to, like, the final boss, for, like, the initial clears, my initial clears through the 3rd floor were always, like, my best builds. But because I didn't have... But because you have to clear the 3rd floor with every character first, before you can move on to the final boss, like, it made me really upset. Because with Ironclad, I basically had infinite armor build that deals infinite damage because I just keep building armor. But because it was my first time clearing it with Ironclad, that run just had to die. And then with the Silent, I had infinite draw, and then infinite, potential infinite mana. Also pull Barricade with Power Potion and Infinite Shrug it off. Oh my god, yes. But like, my Silent build was insane. I have never been able to recreate either my Ironclad or my Silent build again. And for Defect, my Defect got pretty stupid really quick. Like, I just had all the powers. And then, like, I had Focus up to, like, I could get Focus up to, like, 6. And then I had, like, 7 orb slots, constantly casting Thunder until I got my Thunder Strike, which is like, oh hey, deal 8 damage for every time you've channeled Lightning this combat. And it's like, the number just says 48. I'm just like, yes please. And so you just hear doo, 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 until it just dies. But I couldn't recreate the build once I got to the final boss. And it makes me very sad. And it's whatever, you know. So I'll have to keep trying if I actually want to beat the game. And then I should actually give Ascension a whole go and all that. I still think... I think I like the way the Silent plays the most. It's so hard because I like all their playstyles, right? I like all their playstyles. But I think I like the Silent because of the whole draw discard mechanic with her deck. I really like the feel of it. By the way, you don't need the keys in the final boss for Ascension, just third boss. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Yeah, because I noticed that when people speedrun the game, it's just the third boss and that's it. That's when the speedrun ends. You don't go on to the heart. Silent was so nice, but speed-wise, Ironclad is just more clear-cut. Oh yeah, absolutely. And like, it feels good too when you get used to the game, because like it's like, oh, your turn, and you're just like, card, and turn, and like all the effects have to catch up. It was like, oh, you activated this ability, oh, you hit them with this, oh, you activated armor, oh, you activate this ability, and it procs off of this. And it's like, yes, and now I can just watch my handiwork play out. Yes, it's great. I actually got a bunch of roguelikes during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. So, I need to find time for those too! Eventually, at some point. I love playing roguelikes so much. Because I feel like a lot of games nowadays try to put limits on how strong you can be at any given point in time. So it's nice that in roguelikes, they want you to be stupid, broken, powerful. It's just that it will be tough getting to that point. Looks like such a nice thing because it's not as invested as how much time it takes for one. Yeah. Because like Risk of Rain 2, Rogue Legacy, Dead Cells, Slay the Spire, like all those are wonderful games. Enter the Gungeon. Wonderful games. One road clear is like one game of Val. Yeah, and sure, you might like take a little bit of time to figure out like, oh, do I want to go this route with this build, or you know, or do I want to go that route or whatever. That's, you know, it gives you options. Recently I started playing Gunfire Reborn with the fellas. That's been a blast. I've only played Crown Prince and Luo Bao. No, not Luo Bao. Whatever the tiger is. Because the tiger is Sniper and a Walking Storm, and I love it. Because if you don't know Gunfire Reborn, without getting into too much details, basically each character has special abilities. I guess like if you're familiar with like Risk of Rain, and you know, like each character has special abilities, and then you get perks, which are the perma unlocks. I watched Halion, who was a Hades streamer, and do like 2 to 5 million hits. Dang. Oh yeah, Hades. I haven't played Hades in a hot minute too. But like, he just kept punching. Are you talking in Gunfire? Was he the turtle? In Gunfire, nice. Yeah, I love like the perk trees, the like doing the builds on the perk trees, trying to. Oh wait, no, there is an infinite. It's called Reincarnation, isn't it? That's the infinite mode in Gunfire. Because there's normal, elite, nightmare, and then reincarnation. We haven't gotten to reincarnation because we haven't beaten nightmare yet. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to play Gunfire. At the same time, I also want to Shiny Hunt, but also I want to play Final Fantasy 14. But also, like, there's so many things that I want to do. Well, like, between work and everything. Primarily work. I just don't have as much time as I would like to, like, get through everything and be satisfied. Which is another reason why, hopefully, I'll be able to satisfy myself in January when I take my whole week off and whatnot. Because I'll be basically taking my break during AGDQ, or Awesome Games Done Quick, the week-long speedrun charity event. I really enjoy watching people from all walks of life come do it. And they've gotten used to doing it online too, which is nice. Because before, when they first did it in 2020 for Summer Games Done Quick, it was a little scuffed. A little. But they've figured things out, they figured out what they should do. And nut. Yes. They figured out what they were doing, and you know, it's nice. It's nice that it feels better, and they're also allowing VTubers to participate. Bruh! You missed those channel points rewards? I haven't added any new channel point rewards in a while. I need to figure out what I want to do with those. I have trigger fires, we're gonna have things activate automatically.
As always, don't forget your sippy sips.
See, it's funny to me because my poof ball isn't nearly as big in that clip. It's not nearly as big anymore. Like, look at this. It's huge. In that clip, it's tiny. Baby poof. I got the big poof. I can do this infinitely. He's going to abuse his powers. It grew, it did grow. I have big old poof ball. It shakes. Let's see here. He on X Games. I have been bullied by these Starlies for so long. One of these days, we'll get that shiny boy. He'll come home. He'll be so happy to see me. And he'll be like, "You're my trainer." I'll look down and I'll be like, "Yeah, I am. I'm your trainer." It'll be a great day. It'll be a great day when it comes. I need to decide how long I'm going to actually have my hair be. Because I'm not confident I'm going to be able to give it an even cut. I'm not confident I'm going to be able to give it an even cut when I actually feel like trimming it. Like, I'm still going to keep it long. Like, I don't want it to be like down to like shoulder blades or anything like that, you know? I'm not trying to go that deep with it. But I think it would be, I think it'd also be nice to like get everything like touched up, because like I have no idea how good or how bad of a job I do whenever I shave the back part of my head. But I basically have to do it based on feel at this point. Like I feel like this is roughly even. Whether or not it is, I can't tell. Fortunately, I have this big poof ball to cover up anything, any mistakes I might have, which is more than likely there. All right, $12.99. We get a $12.99 here. But yeah, so basically for those who are new to shiny hunting streams, it's basically a just chatting stream. Like, it boils down to it just being just chatting stream. Like, if you're gonna sit here and watch someone like shiny hunt, like actively watch them shiny hunt, you're just gonna be seeing the same thing, like, you know, for the 99% of the stream until they get that shiny, right? Until they get that shiny. And when they do, it's like hype. I don't know if I'm going to be like a particularly hype person though. Like, that's not my... I mean, I guess I lose myself in the moment sometimes and I'm like really hype. I don't know. I feel like in general, I'm more of a hype. Yeah, I feel like in general, I'm a very... I don't want to say like nonchalant, but just like chill person. I don't know. I could easily just be like, you know, like personal bias. That's just how I view myself. By the way, I watched your Paper Mario 1000. Wait, now hold on a second there. Wait, Robbie. Just randomly decided to watch that. It was from 6 years ago. Yeah, my YouTube channel has like freshman/sophomore year. Part 1 was very interesting. Was it? I hope so. I'm glad that you thought it was interesting. Yeah, so 6 years ago, that's basically sophomore year professional voice acting. Oh god. Yeah, because I was voicing the actual characters. And I was trying to get like appropriate voices for them. And so like that's the thing, right? Because it was a Let's Play that was being recorded, I was like, the easiest way to make this entertaining was to actually voice the characters. As opposed to when I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV, where I have people that I can actively engage with, and so I just do that. But lately I've been starting thinking like, well, if I'm doing Final Fantasy XIV, maybe now I'll voice act it. It's because like the text is very small on screen, and maybe some people are actually interested in what the hell's going on even if they don't play the game. I don't know. And my subtitles also like block portions of the text. So, I don't know. I would like to give voice acting a shot. You know, it's like, oh, someone has a side project, they're looking for like, you know, generic male voice. Got it. I got you. Don't you worry about a thing. Just rely on good old Tadashi Pasu to help you with this project. Need voice acting? Go ahead and hop on over to your local twitch.tv/TadashiPasu and hire that streamer for whatever project you may be looking for, and for whatever male voice you might be in need of. Ah! Oh my god, everything's just borked. I borked it. I borked it. I mentioned it before, but I feel kind of bad for these Turtwigs too, right? Like, I throw the Pokeball, they pop out of the Pokeball, and they have like this happy face on, like, ah, I get to experience the world! And then you just quit out of the game. So it's like, yoink! Your existence is no more. Man. Every time I look over at my preview, I'm like, I just see that turtle, the shiny Turtwig there. I'm just like, ah, man, I want him. He motivates me and taunts me at the same time. I want him. Give me the turtle! What should I have to eat tomorrow? We don't have anything in the house, and I haven't gotten groceries in like months. I've literally just been like ordering out for so long. Like, I'm staying within my weekly budget, but I've been ordering out so much for like the past few months. It's kind of bad, but at the same time, like, I'm not spending any more money than I normally would, is the thing. So like, part of me is like, oh, I should probably like order groceries so I have food around the house, and then the other part is like, well, I'm still, you know, feeding myself for the same price, so does it really matter? I don't know. It's 13:02. Eh. I'm like very ginger about like how I move that camera, because like it very finicky. There's just no fine controls for me to move that. Maybe I should add a channel point reward where I just like pet chat. I'm like, aw, who's a good chat? You are. Just very patronizing. Oh, be great. A while ago, I did have the idea, like, you know what, maybe I should have, like, voice line requests. Like, maybe people want to hear me say, omae wa mou shinderu, or something like that nature, you know? I thought about it, but never actually, like, made concrete plans. Like if people have, like, typical anime phrases they once said by yours truly. I think in general, I don't have, like, that bad of a voice. I think it's a pretty decent voice. Not anything spectacular or unique by any means, but just, like, something that's a bit clear than most. I don't want to say most. More clear than average. Put it that way. I don't know. I have a hard time trying to... A part of me wants to sell myself, you know, like, not like human trafficking sell. Just like promote myself, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be very easy to oversell, to over promote myself, you know? Anyone else ever feel like that? Like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this, like, but like, you know, not that amazing, but I'm like pretty good. Like, you have to add caveats, so you just like, so people know not to expect too much. Or is that just a me thing? Even when I did like job interviews, and like, yeah, I know how to do, you know, like Python, Java, C++. It's like, yeah, and it's been a bit since I've like, you know, primarily for like classwork, and you know, those have been, you know, I've had like a small thing where I do some small programming challenges on the side, and like I say no, it's like that gives like a very broad understanding, but then I start slowly diminishing where their expectations should lie by adding like those extra comments. Like, I don't know. Rather than it's like, oh yeah, I've worked on like big projects or anything. Gonna lurk, you're on my second monitor, so I'll keep an eye out for the shiny. Yeah, we're not stopping until we get to at least 1324 to check if you've called it correctly. Unless I happen to get it sooner. I'm always down for getting it sooner. 1324, yep. Got it memorized. We'll see, we'll see. We got 30 more, or we got 20 more checks. I can do math. Got 20 more checks before we get there. I'm stupid. But boy, do I love being stupid. One of my favorite pastimes. You know what I'm saying? You ever just want to act a fool? Up in here, up in here. Oh, man. You know, if I do actually get the virtual audio cable set up, I could take song requests. That's a thing I could do. Get people engaged, you know. Get, you know, more variety. Spice up my own, like, music taste. I listen to a lot of everything. A lot of everything except country. I'm sorry. To anyone who absolutely loves and adores country, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I will listen to rap, I will listen to rock, I will listen to classic, I will listen to R&B, I will listen to K-pop, I will listen to K-drama. Now, I know earlier I said I don't listen to a whole lot. That's because I just don't go out of my way to seek it, right? If it's there, like someone else is playing it, like, yeah, I'll jam out. I like it. But I will not, like, I'm not, like, if I had the choice of, like, choosing my own music, like, I'm gonna default to what I'm used to listening to. That being primarily J-rock, J-pop, rap, hip-hop. Those are, like, the main genres. But then every now and then, I get, like, a strong urge for, like, rock. Just to hear something raw. Maybe even go as far as metal, because metal just hits different, you know? Sometimes you just need that. Need that energy that only rock can provide when you hear the screaming vocals and the shredding of the guitar. So, Needless to say, sometimes on a car ride, if I get that urge, it's just like, bam, on the highway. Disinfect what's around it. It be like that sometimes. Alright, what do we have here? We have 1306. Let's see. When are you? Are you my shiny? You are not. You are not. Well then. Maybe one day. That day, or at least not one day. Today could still be my day. As long as there's a will, there's a way. The question is, when will I call it quits? I mean, I do 100 checks every day for the next, I'm like, what, 1,300? So I have another, like, 27 days, so that's, like, almost a month. Almost a month's worth of attempts. Wait, can I do math? I can't do math. Wait, no, I did do math. I did math right. Yeah, so I have like a month left. I do 100 every day before I meet odds. If I meet odds, then I'm just doing Masuda math. There's no way. There's no way that it actually takes me until odds, though. Like, it's unfathomable. Like, 1,300 out of 4,000, I basically passed the quarter point, you know? Like, I passed my 25% chance of getting the shiny. Right now, I'm approaching towards the 50%, you know, of these odds. Assuming that these odds are, you know, as they are. Assuming that they're balanced. Come on, shiny boy. He's not shiny though. It's always weird whenever I'm listening to this playlist and then something with lyrics comes on and it's always Black Materia. It's always a Black Materia album. No shiny boy, no. I know. But we still got this. We still got this. Show me love. Yeah. I've been at this for a very long time. A very long time. Oh, Ravi, so if you're gonna be on break soon, if you're ever down to play games, I know you've been missing that Apexo. New legend, new gun, new map, new lot of things. Boom, 1308. We should play the Chaotic Goose game. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me know what times work for you. And I'll see if I can't schedule something around that time. And Apex, of course. Yeah. And apparently it's actually super easy to do the whole vocal play setup for the Goose game. Gonna honk at everyone. Peace was never an option. Honk! I'm excited to play that game. It's always looked super fun, super silly. And Apex. I I really do enjoy using the car. It's like an R99, but it also has the option of using heavy ammo. So it's very nice, very convenient. Very convenient. Shing! What was it? There was a game that made me want to play like a classic JRPG again. I don't remember. Was I playing something or did I just watch? I think I was watching someone. I think I was watching Emmy play Final Fantasy VII, like the original. And I was like, man, kind of want to get back into that genre. It's been a minute. Like, yes, Final Fantasy XIV is an RPG, but it's not like the turn-based RPG that, you know, that I grew up with. I kind of like want a game that can satisfy that. Oh yeah, Ravi, you'll have time to finish, or I guess continue, not finish, continue playing Undertale if you still are interested in playing that game. I realize that, oh, that's true. I realize at this point, right now, I can't remember like the specifics about the game, which is good, because I've been purposefully staying away from Undertale, just so I can forget most of the things, so I can re-experience them for a second time and have like that wash over me. But I realize that whenever I listen to music from Undertale, I get chills because something about the music just always reminds me of like, oh, this was a moment. This was a moment. I'm like, ooh. And it makes me excited, like, oh man, Undertale's such a good game. But yeah, it was my freshman year. It was my freshman year, and I think it was, because I think Sham was there. My freshman year, and I played through the entirety of Undertale. And after I got done playing it, I stopped, thought to myself, like, that was a damn good game. And I want to play it again for the first time. It's like, I'm just going to try and forget everything until so that way I can play it all again. And it's almost time. I think given like another year or two, I'll basically be memory wiped from Undertale, and I can re-experience it. But see, when I hear songs like this, because this is from Undertale, it's like, I remember the feelings, but not like the concrete detail. Like my brain has associated this music, this tone, this sets of sounds with this feeling, but none of the visual concrete details. It's a shame too, because there are some games that I absolutely love, but because I played them so much, I'll never be able to forget them to get like that same like first time experience feeling. But it doesn't mean I enjoy them any less. But it would be amazing if I could experience it like the first time again. I think if I were to... I think the problem for like games like Legend of Zelda, for example, Ocarina of Time, I don't think that if I were to re-experience it for the first time, I don't think it would leave as deep of an impression as much as I give it credit for, based on like modern day standards. It'd still be a good game, but it wouldn't really be possible for me to like re-experience that first time feeling, you know? Even if I forgot everything, because at this point my pool of games has grown vastly since I was a wee lad of whatever age you can barely hold a controller. And I don't think that from a completely objective point of view, excluding the filter of for its time, I don't think it would hold up well. In terms of like the feelings of awe-inspiring that it brought me when I initially played it. I think for games like Final Fantasy X, because that was more story-based, it would hold up. Even if the mechanics may have seemed a little on the older side. Although it's turn-based, so can't really have outdated turn-based. Unless you just consider the whole genre of turn-based to be outdated. Which I don't think is the case, because I like turn-based. I feel like it's very... I like having the ability to methodically plan out my moves. So I enjoy that aspect of turn-based games a lot. And I think if I could replay Final Fantasy X for the first time again, that'd be amazing. But I played it so much. I played it to such lengths. Beating all the hidden bosses. Getting all the Aeons. Well, you kind of need one or two do that. All the hidden Aeons, all the hidden bosses, all the celestial weapons. All of that. Like, and then just the story. Oh, God. It still makes me cry every time. But, like, the first time it made me cry, holy... Oh, man, my heart. That was... It was something else. I think that was the first time a game made me feel that strongly. I'm just like, no, It's just, man. I love Final Fantasy X. People will always meme on it for the laughing scene. And like Titus's daddy issues. Ravi still plays games? The fuck? Yeah, I know, crazy, right? At the very least, she has the desire to play games. She has the desire to play games. Whether or not she actually plays games is a different story. Kind of like me. I have the desire to play through my backlog. I have the desire to do it. But whether or not I actually do is a different story. I recently got Halo the Master Chief Collection. What? Really? Oh shit. Now hold on. What inspired you to get that? Like literally a couple days ago, Lamau. Let me destroy you on it sometimes. I'm playing Halo. Wait, you're playing Halo right now? I'm still new to this game, don't hurt me. I was playing a couple days ago. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were playing right now. I was like, dang, Robbie. Game it. I'll get back after finals. Give me 1 second. Something I'm doing. Oh, this is also him. Okay, cool. Nope, nope, nope. Which one is it? I am looking for a thing that would be very nice, handy. Amazing. Do do do. Do 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 do. That's what I'm looking for. No, not those. Ah, is it this? I think this is it. Does Tadashi and the Angry Boy also have Halo Master Chief Collection? Absolutely we do. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I have the capabilities to do this thing that I thought I could not do. Hold on. Da 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 da. We're gonna go here, here, drop down here, go to this, go this here, go based on this, grab this, copy this. Have I always had this? Boop. See?
Dude, I hate this map because it's so
Okay,
they're
so
blue.
They're blue.
J King's up there.
We hit him like 5 times, but we can't get that.
Betrayal.
Oh shit.
Bro! Michael, why did you headshot me, bro?
Dude, I am not used to them being blue.
You get kicked for that or some shit?
You'll never get old. That clip will never get old for me. Just absolutely domed Sergio round in the corner. But yes, so that was Halo Master Chief Collection. Get everyone on the bully Robbie on Griffball. Oh my god, we would not bully Robbie. We would not bully her. Besides, I'm trash at Halo. I'm trash, dog. I'm trash. I didn't know I had the ability to do that. That's pretty neat. I bully everyone on Griffball. Yeah, I mean, you probably would. Donzo's got those lightning fast reflexes. Grip Ball and Infected. Oh yeah, didn't Halo like fully release yesterday? Like Halo Infinite fully released yesterday? So did they update the multiplayer? For Infinite, that is? But I actually genuinely don't know. I think MP is still behind. Dang, Donzo just bullies in general. Torch? Whoa, not true. Yeah, if it's NBA, then he gets dunked on, right? That's what happens? What you mean? I don't know, Donzo. You tell me. What do I mean? What do I mean? Thought.
The thing where like at Subway I'd order it and I'd like then see them open up this like
Oh my
cavern.
god, turn that off. Turn that
then they, like,
preview
dip-
off. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I just concede 3-point shots all the time. I do the donkey on NBA. Just gotta let everyone have a little bit of fun when they play NBA, right? Games are meant to be played together. Have I told you guys about that story? Sip. No. No fun for anyone on NBA. Have I told you about the story the one time that I've ever been hacked? Only once in my entire life have I been hacked. And someone hacked into my PS4 account. Like, I'm sitting there in my dorm room, just trying to play some games. For whatever reason, I just get randomly logged out of my PSN. And I'm like, what the heck? That's weird. I try to log back in. It says my credentials are wrong. I'm like, well, hold on a second there. That's very suspicious. Immediately tries to reset. I immediately go to reset my password. Get my account back. And then as I open back up in my account, I just see that the cart is just loaded with like $300 of NBA 2K like in-game currency, like premium currency. I'm just like, what the fuck? Who's doing this? And I read online that that currency is non-transferable, so like they would buy it on my account using my money but then not have access to it on their account for whatever reason. Like, I don't know what their plan was. Generally do not. But yeah, so I managed to stop them before they could actually check out, so that was nice. I managed to keep the $300 of my poor college life bank account, because I need that money. I need that money desperately. You know, it's such a stark contrast being fully employed versus being a student. Because being a student, I'm like, oh god, I gotta make this $300 last, or else what am I gonna do? And now that I'm fully employed, I'm like, $300? Sure. Like, it's still a chunk of money, but like, it's not gonna like make or break the bank. Like, you know, I am more easily convinced to use said money for various things. Before, if you're like, you gotta pay $300 to go on this trip, like, go on this trip. it's gonna be like extra expenses because like I want things on the trip or like any souvenirs. Like, I don't really think I can afford that. And now it's like, $300 chip? Sure. You know, where are we going? Such a stark contrast. I'm for it, you know. Pay me bigger dollars. See how easy I am to let go of $300. That'll be the standard. God, I remember working part-time, and the most I've ever made in a year, because I worked seasonally. The most I ever made in a year was $6,000. Absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, I go file my taxes, and I just see like, yeah, hell yeah, had a annual income of 6K. Yeah, I worked hard this year. File my taxes after getting fully employed. I guess this is what big boy bucks feels like. It's nice. I'm glad I'm not a student. When I was a student, I was like, yeah, you know, like at some point I really would like to go and get my master's and, you know, pursue higher education past bachelor's. But then when I got fully employed, I'm like, no, I can't let this go. I gotta work now. I wanna work. I wanna get that hands-on experience. Cause like the thing with programming is that with computer science is that it very quickly becomes incredibly theoretical. To the point like where you basically stop doing the majority of programming and you're spending most of your time just like trying to find new. It's basically more than what I wanted to do. I just want to program, right? Hands-on, nose to the grindstone program. I just want to code. That's what I want to do. That's what I got a bachelor's for. And after exiting that and working on enterprise level code, I don't feel the need to go back for a master's. Like at this point, the only thing that will make me better is by coding. So I should just code. Code. Until my fingers are numb. Oh, so apparently I figured out that you can, that I can play specific clips on stream. So that's a fun new thing I can do. Or I guess technically it's always been implemented ever since I implemented Shoutout. Like, you know, cause I can, you know how I can do shoutouts, right? You know, we got Donzo here, got it. So Pinky Rabbit. We can watch clips together on stream with minimal effort. Donzo's Animal Crossing. You don't need to. It's alright, buddy.
I guess for the
Oh god, this is like one of your earliest clips.
I know, Cake Factory. It's like, ah, irashaimase, irashaimase. Cake. Ah! Irashaimase. Irashaimase.
Yeah, it is a super old clip.
You guys are in the way.
Ah, dang. Now I think about it, Robbie, it's almost been a full year. Almost been a full year. since you started your journey on Twitch. Crazy how time flies. Have I been getting buzzed here? Okay, no, just one singular buzz. Singular buzz. For a second there, I thought my phone was just like blowing up for no reason. I'm like, what's going on here? Seems kind of sus, but whatever. Alright. I'm gonna give it 5 more attempts for the stream. 5 more attempts for the streamo. So, with that in mind, if anyone has people that they would absolutely love to have be rated, you know, send support to your favorite streamer. I am open to suggestions. Otherwise, I do have streamers of my own that I can raid. If no one else has a suggestion. All right, 1321. 1321 coming up right now. $1321? No. Sag. In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal those wounds from lovers past, until a new one comes along. I know, entirely random, but there's a reason for this. And that reason is because that is a song that my vocal coach is having me practice as part of my lessons. And so at some point I need to actually remember all of the lyrics. Not because like I have to, because I'm being told to, but because it'll make it easier singing. So that I can focus more on the sound of the song rather than like what I'm actually saying for the song. But I will say, I've started in August with these vocal lessons. I'm feeling good about it. I've been feeling good about it. My range has been steadily increasing to where I'm almost at 2 full octaves for the range of my voice, which is nice. I'm feeling better about how I get my... Okay. Feeling better about how my voice sounds when I do sing. I feel like it sounds more clear, more direct. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Just kind of more of a, this is a thing that I've always wanted to do, and now I'm doing it kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to make it like a regular thing or do like, yes, redeem like 10,000 channel points and I'll sing a song at your request and we'll do it live here on Saturday night. That was a joke for the Saturday night bit, you know, because Saturday Night Live, that's usually like their intro. Yeah, I don't know. Did it for me, did it because it'd also be interesting to stream, did it because it'd also be interesting for those who are around me, because hopefully, you know, they enjoy hearing a bit of sing-song. The only problem that I have is that, well, a lot of the songs I listen to, they are female vocalists, so I can't exactly match pitch with them when singing. You know? As a, you know, my voice happens to be naturally deeper than theirs. Two more. So this is 1323. 1323. It's not it. Alright. This is gonna be this next one. Will Childhood OG call it? Will he call it? Let's see. Oh wait, now that I think about it. Childhood! I have a thing. The thing with Thingamooduber. I know you haven't streamed in a while, but neither has Robbie, so it's totally fine if I do.
He headshot me.
Dude,
No,
this
I'm
guy's a
watching it. I'm
crock
watching
of
it. I'm
fucking
watching it.
shit,
Justin,
dude.
can you take that car and get
Yeah,
over
no,
here
he's
really quick?
hacking.
Hold
Guys, he's hacking. I have it on stream.
I mean, that's Warzone in a nutshell. He's hacking. He actually is this time. You're last playing Minecraft. Have you tried the new update? The new update to Minecraft? Where they buff caves? And by buff, I mean they make caves more interesting. Emma has been on about it. And I want to do the things, but like at the same time, I have so many games! The struggles of a gamer! It's purely a torture by my own design. But I can't help it. It's just what I've done. I've got a plugin that allows channel points to mess with me. Oh, that's cool. I love crowd control. Crowd control is amazing. I did a crowd control Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer. That shit was fun. I got bullied. I got bullied though. Well, that's to be expected though. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. 1324. And no, it's not shiny. It's not shiny. All right. I'm gonna get the counter to 1325, and that will be it for the stream. Like I said, if you guys have anyone particular that you would like to stream that you think would be a good fit for the channel, that would be a good, a good mesh with between my personality as well as like the community as a whole. Let me know. Let me know, and I'll see about raiding them. Otherwise, I do have someone that I do plan to raid. Otherwise, so no pressure, no pressure. I cry. I know. You don't get the name that's shiny. Sorry. I'm sorry, childhood. It's just how it is. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all. Watch me get it this time. Watch me get it on the very last check for the stream. Right here, you know? Wouldn't that be amazing? It's almost like it would be planned. Almost like I knew. It's almost like this is a pre-recorded video where I get the shiny. Man, wouldn't that be an awful coincidence? Should I actually get the shiny now that I'm supposedly ending the stream right now after this one final check? Man, that'd be such a astounding coincidence. It's like 1 in 4,096. If you get this turn, I will unsubscribe. I mean, come on, it's a 1 in 4,096 chance that I get this shiny Turtwig here. I mean, the odds are stacked against me, childhood. There's no way that this totally isn't a pre-recorded video or anything. Definitely not. Totally natural. See? It's gonna be a normal Turtwig right here before your very eyes. Damn it. I totally wasn't trying to use reverse psychology on RNG to actually give me a 4,095 out of 4,096 chance for a shiny. Sag, I know. You keep my sub another day. It'd be sad if you unsubscribe when you just resubscribed today. It'd be very sad. But that will be it for today's stream. As it is. We'll do howdy, but no shiny. Boj. You're my longest sub streak, 15 months. I am honored, childhood. I am honored that you decided to stick with me for 15 whole months. That's insane. Alright. For those of you who are sub, that's the raid message. Howdy howdy, but no shiny. Rip. Final call. Final call for raid target. Otherwise, I'll be inputting one. I also remember the day I invited you to play Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy though. It's been over a year. That's how I found howdy howdy, but no shiny. Rip. Alright. I'll go ahead and start the raid. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I know shiny hunting isn't for everyone, but I'm glad that you guys stuck with it to the end. And hopefully you'll have some fun watching Emmy. She's a fun person. She has a fun community. She's a little sus at times, but everyone loves a little sussy streamer. She's currently playing Final Fantasy VII. She recently finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, so she is doing the original. And I'm curious as to how she finds it, you know? I've only watched the Final Fantasy VII original because I had older siblings and they play it for me. And so I only watched them play it. Haven't actually played it myself, but it'll be interesting to watch Emmy and her playthrough. And yes, if you like my content and like to see more fun and edited content, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I used to post videos every Tuesday, but now is whenever I have a good idea for a video. But you can stay updated on my Twitter. I will always post notifications, or you can join my Discord if you do !mark Discord or Twitter, either or. And I will be sure to post whenever I do updates, my YouTube or stream updates or whatever. But for now, hopefully you guys will enjoy your time over at Emmy's stream. She's a fun person. Go say hi. Oh no, she's a BRB. Oh well. Bye bye!